All right. Well, good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's doing absolutely amazing. As you know, we're coming off an incredible Market America Leadership School 2025, and we've got some highlights to hit with everyone. The atmosphere was absolutely electric, electric in the house, and it's just the beginning. We are red hot and rolling, and we had a new event format for this leadership school. We had general session time, we had shop talks
Yeah.
and Product Expo happening in the evenings. And from the main stage, the general session. By the way, as we're hitting some of this, if you were at leadership school, type in the chat, all in, hashtag all in. You were at leadership school from the main stage. We had big announcements coming from the main stage. We had business building techniques and we had audience interaction. And it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it, Deidre, as we watched, the audience interaction, Steve Ashley in the crowd, Lauren's in the crowd. We had
Right.
everybody work in the audience, and we had Mark Ashley coming in at, the Rocky theme and, going
Everything was so
knockout,
much fun,
Eddie
Colin.
Alberti.
So fun.
Everything was so much fun and so interactive. So many people loved what they got to see there and what they got to experience. Beyond the general session, you had talked about the power of the expo and the power of the shop talks. It was all there for everybody, and it kept everyone alive and feeling, like you said, electric and energetic.
Absolutely. Incredible. And then, of course, we had the product expo at night. I mean, look at these photos. There was so much energy. I mean, literally, general session ended, folks, and everybody flooded down the stairs into the product expo. It was packed. People elbow to elbow, rubbing arms with our brothers and sisters, and learning about products. But as we learn about products, it's all about being able to retail more products. Because as we all know, you got to be a product of the product, love the product, and then be able to tell other people about the features and benefits when it comes to the products. And of course, the booths were hosted by top expert UnFranchise owners. You could buy samples. We had some samples we were giving away. We have book signings happening. Lauren Reidinger was in the house doing book signing on her brand new New York Times best-selling book, Scrambled, or Sunny Side Up, which is an absolutely amazing read. If you're reading that book, throw that in the chat. Just put
Absolutely.
in a book. Put in book in the chat, and then we know you got the book. If you got the book signed, put signed in the chat, actually. Put signed in the chat. And then, of course, we had makeovers happening. Live makeovers where people were getting their makeup and their skincare regimen rolling. We had the recognition corner going. We had new merch. We had the home events and health quiz booth where we're really dialing everybody in on some simple systems in order to rock that side of things out. Pretty
I
amazing.
want to jump in there real quick if I can, Colin, because you talked about being a product of the product and being a master retailer. And to do that, you want to make sure that you are merched out. You want to make sure that you are wearing the gear, that you are wearing your brand, and that you're getting people to ask you about what it is that you do and how is it that you're living such a happy life. Because I'm running around just like Colin Haskins, right? Super comfortable, living my best life, and people just cannot not see that as infectious. So how many of you loved the merch? Because you were able to brand yourself as Go Trim, as Tower, as Market America. It was all there for you. And I love our calls, Colin, because it means I get to get myself all comfy at night and merched out.
I love that. Absolutely amazing. And by the way, throw in the chat, what was your favorite part about the Product Expo? If there was a booth that was a favorite of yours, throw it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you on that side of things. And then we'll move over to the shop talks. Shop talks were awesome, right, Jason?
Oh my goodness, there's so much interaction from the stage with the speakers, crowd involvement, getting your questions answered. I've heard from people that, while the content was great from the general sessions, it then got amplified in the shop talks and then maximized with the expo where they can touch and feel and taste some of the products. It was just overall, it was really, sometimes we say 3D, but it was more like 4D, right? We really took it to the next level, and I heard nothing but rave reviews. So, what was your favorite shop talk? Put that in the chat as well.
Absolutely. Highly interactive, able to take questions, a little question and answer time, and get up and close and personal with the experts. And of course, it's all about reliving the atmosphere. So, how about we hear from a couple of unfranchised owners
Oh,
who loved leadership school? How about that, Dr. Deidre?
let's do that. I want to hear from some of our VIP special guests here tonight.
Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and come on the screen here. We got Joanna, we got Jen Trepic, Jessica
Jen.
Velez Benito. And so, Joanna, let's go first with you. What did you love best about leadership school?
Oh my goodness. I don't know how I can pick just one thing, number one. It was all absolutely amazing. But they say that you are only as good as the 5 people you surround yourself with. Well, we must all be amazing coming home from leadership school because we learned so much. We were surrounded by positivity. The stage was on fire from every single person, but the expo, you get to touch stuff, you get to see stuff, you get to just talk about it, learn about it, ask questions. I had no idea, if you're watching, that these are clip earrings. I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for being able to touch and see everything that you got to see. You got to taste, whatever it was. The networking and camaraderie that you get, if you weren't there, you missed out, and you want to make sure that you have your ticket for Icon because it was on fire. And don't miss an event. This is only my first year, my second leadership school. I don't think I'll ever miss an event. Well, wait a minute. I will never miss an event.
There you go.
There we go.
Jen, now, Joanna mentioned that expo and being able to touch and feel, but you got to be one of our experts and kind of experience it from both sides of that booth. Tell us what you loved about leadership school.
Well, first of all, the expo was hands down just an incredible experience because it was a choose your own adventure of the products that you wanted to learn more about, right? And what you felt like playing with or tasting, and there were experts there. So we had conversations at the Go Trim booth. Actually, at the Go Trim booth, one of our interpreters came over and said, I have so many questions. Where do I start? We had her fill out the weight loss profile while we were at the booth. We were able to get her started right there, answering her questions, seeing what it's all about. At our hidden gems, everybody was asking about mocha tonics and collagen and all these things. And it's so different when you hear people talk about things from the stage versus you can stand face to face with somebody and ask the question, like your specific thing. And that's what we heard. Everybody walked away like, I can't wait to buy this. I can't wait to take this. Can I buy this right now here? So it was just awesome.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for that.
Yeah. And of course, Jessica, we had an opportunity to talk at the event, and you were just so enthusiastic and passionate. I said, I've got to have Jessica join us to just share what you loved best about leadership school and share that with everyone here.
I'm a lot like Joanna. I can't pick just one thing. I've been talking about it since we got back home. The products, the partnership with Gary, the expo was truly like a professional trade show. And living in New York City, I've gone to Jacob Javits for almost any trade show I could go to. This was bar none, top of the line. I love that you got to taste, but you got to buy. You didn't have to wait till you got home. You actually got to call customers up and be like, I am at the event. We just launched this product. What do you want me to bring home with you? I made sure to follow the advice and leave extra room in my luggage. And I will say one of the most impactful parts of the leadership school was Lauren's session of setbacks and comebacks.
I love that.
Really looking at how you spend your time and one of the things I loved most, and I had the pleasure of sitting 2 seats down from Tina Rose. And when we switched our cards, there was the exact same setback and the same exact comeback. I was like, what is the chances of this? But it was a great reminder that the things we seem to have struggles with, we're not alone. And so Tina Rose and I are going to be accountability partners.
Nice.
Help each other stay accountable to what we said was the, comeback. So it was just a spectacular, too short, in my opinion. I could have stayed the whole week in leadership school and stayed in that atmosphere.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate you
much.
all rocking your businesses out as well. All of you are moving and shaking, making great things happen. So fantastic job.
Keep up the
And
good
for
work.
everyone else, throw it in the chat. What was your setback? And then what's your comeback? Throw that in there. Like, where are you at? How are you turning your world up? And so that way you can thrive in 2025, because that's what it's all about. How do we overcome challenges? How do we eat them for breakfast? That's always been a theme of ours in order to make it happen. And so going back, here we go. Lauren Riding, our co-founder and CEO of Market America, worldwide, of course, New York Times best-selling author. Huge congratulations to Lauren. And I know many of you got a book, and some of you got a few more, just like me, and just like many of us on the line here. And we're handing them out as gifts, giving them to other people, blessing some other people who need to write their own comeback story in order to make sure that they're thriving. So absolutely amazing as far as this is concerned. And how about Gary Brecka, Dr.
How about Gary Brecka?
Unbelievable.
Gary joined the stage with us, and he was, I love that you used the word, Colin, electric. He amplified the room as he always does, but also brought so much awareness to the things that we can do, everything from grounding to making sure that we're paying attention to our daily habits, including the words that we speak to ourselves. He really comes from a place of purpose. He really comes from a place of making a difference in another person's life. And it just radiated from the stage. So lucky to have him. Many of you that were at leadership school know that we're working closely with Gary Brecka on promotions of new products and awareness of from a consumer standpoint to a practitioner standpoint to just simply the grassroots standpoint of what we can do to really elevate those around us. We could not be happier because he brought with him one of our newest launch products, the best hydrogen tablet on the planet. This is something that H2 Tab has been brought to us by the collab with Market America and H2 Tab. The strongest molecular antioxidant is now ready, you guys, to work with the most powerful antioxidants, OPC3. Hydrogen tablets, Gary talked to us about how they can help us delay the signs of aging, only add vitality. If feeling kind of sluggish in your brain, in your energy, in your day is something that you're concerned about, everything from getting to the gym to just feeling on point, Gary shared with us the power behind that hydrogen tablet. Now, you guys, I know that there might be other hydrogen tablets on the market, but H2 Tab brought only the very best to us because there is a special stability technology within these tablets, making these powerful when mixed with water and even more powerful when mixed with isotonics. An incredible collaboration that we have with Gary Brecka. In fact, everyone from stage, if you missed it, I want you to know that they did a demonstration that showed what H2 tabs can do to kind of clear away cellular debris, kind of just clear away what I like to refer to as the cobwebs or the static in the aging process. How many of you, just put in the chat, you want to clear away the cobwebs, right? You just want
Let's
all
go.
of the static to be cleared away because you want to be your most powerful self. Well, he showed us how the H2 tabs can start to clear away that cellular debris, those cobwebs that make you feel sluggish, and then showed how when taken with the daily essentials, that value got even better. So he showed how the two of these products together can amplify. And that's what I love to share with everyone, Colin, is the strongest molecular antioxidant has now met the strongest, most powerful antioxidant in OPC3 by pairing isotonic daily essentials and H2 Tab together. I like to call the H2 tabs an activator. Whether you're looking at isotonics, you're looking at magnesium, you're looking at your activated B complex or curcumin or your GluteQ or some of the new products that we launched at Leadership. H2 tabs is there for each and every one of your customers as an add-on because it's going to activate anything that they're currently doing. Right now, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had someone say they don't feel their supplements, right? And now put a 2 in the chat if you've had someone tell you after taking isotonics, now they know what people are talking about. Now they know what
Let's go.
feeling supplements is like, right? This is a 1, 2, 3. Put a 3 in the chat, you guys, if you have felt the power of H2 tabs and how well or how good you feel after Leadership. Maybe you've had these delivered to the house, you've shared them with other people. This is truly an activator. So I want, 1, you guys to try the H2 tabs if you haven't already done that. Second thing I want you to do is I want you to share it with a current customer because this is something that's going to help them activate, right, what they're currently taking and really getting the very best out of it. Just a big tip, not on the H2 tabs, but just a way to like communicate with your customers. You know, if you sell Pentaxel, you know that your customers love it when you tell them to snip off the end of that and get that Pentaxel out because you want them to use every drop, every ounce of that peptide. Because now they know you also want them to get the most value. That's what you're going to do with H2 tabs. You want them to get the most value out of the products they're currently taking and truly feeling the products that they want to take. Super excited about the H2 tab collab.
So easy to add, right? So
Yeah.
easy to add to anything, easy to use. And what do they say? Habit stacking, right? You're already drinking your isotonics, you're already drinking water, you're already drinking electrolytes. Simply just plop, plop, drop it in. Just so
That's
easy to add to the
exactly what it
regimen.
is. Yep, it's drop, drink, activate. I love that. That's so good. Speaking of activation, one of the biggest conversations being had today in the healthcare landscape, in the supplement landscape, and in the weight management landscape is all about how can we utilize the conversation around GLP-1. A lot of people are talking about how can we get our gut, our muscles, our brain all on the same page to help us deal with food cravings, to help us deal with feeding, the feeding frenzy. Well, and I love to say this, it all starts in the gut. This year at Leadership School, we launched Go Trim Thin so that you could activate your body's own natural production of GLP-1. Yeah, you guys, you can make that peptide. And when you do, it helps you deal with food cravings. It speaks to food centers in the brain so that you don't overeat. So it's great for appetite control, metabolic health. This is built off of 2 incredible trademarked ingredients with clinical studies to show elevation in the GLP-1 peptide and elevation in an important hormone called adiponectin. Today, medicine believes that one of the most important things you could target for healthy weight, healthy metabolism, and a healthy brain is the gut through the GLP-1 pathway. So very excited about what we created with the GLP-1. You can take 2 capsules in the morning to activate that GLP-1, really build on your energy throughout the day, make good food choices and lose weight without putting your body in a place of working with less. Speaking of making sure that you're not working with less or not getting everything that you need, we also launched Prime Colostrum with Lion's Mane. This is one of the most powerful combinations you could have to build up a healthy gut, to build up a healthy immune system, and to make sure that your brain is on point. We made sure to get one of the best colostrums that is packed with bioactive peptides for healthy aging. Growth factors, whether that means bone health, muscle health, or brain health. And we paired it, unlike other companies, we paired it with over a gram of lion's mane, one of the most beneficial nootropics or brain compounds for your body. Colostrum is a trending supplement right now. Lion's mane on its own is a trending supplement. Now you have the power of these two together. You guys jump in with both feet in the conversation that's being had in the marketplace today. It's about colostrum. It's about GLP-1. It's about lion's mane, and it's about living your best, healthiest life with clean ingredients, clean compounds, and clean supplements. That was probably my biggest takeaway with what we did, Colin, because we made sure that we stuck true to our purpose, which is purity of process and only the very best ingredients.
Absolutely. Incredible. And it's worth noting too, when you hear Dr. Deidre say that they are highly trending, that means people are taking these kind of products anyways. They're taking these kind of ingredients anyways. So therefore, when you come along and they're already looking for this, you come in and say, I got you. Check ours out. And we've got the right ingredients connected to the right studies in order to move people the right direction. So fantastic.
And with that being said, I think it should be noted that the H2 tabs at such high demand in just
Oh
about
my gosh.
2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, we actually sold through all of our inventory. So we are actually already ordered. We've got, hundreds of thousands that are just going to be coming back into the warehouse. So this will be back in stock very soon, but you want to place your orders because it's hot off the press. I mean, people are learning about it. They're buying it. So we can't even keep it on the shelves. So we are working right now closely with the manufacturers to get it in stock, but you don't want to miss out. So you want to make sure that when that is on UnFranchise, you want to make sure you're placing your order. Your customers can place it on shop. It's back ordered for just a short amount of time, but you don't want to miss out on it.
No, you want to get those orders in right now. You're absolutely right. And one thing I do want to point out is that was just our US market, right? The H2 tabs, the Go Trim Thin, the Colostrum are all going global as well. So our global partners that are here today, I want you to know that H2 tabs are coming for you as well. That we are in that position. We're in pre-order right now with Colostrum with Canada. You guys are going to get your product delivered so soon. We've got some really big events that are coming up in our Pacific Asia markets, and you guys are going to start to be able to enjoy these products too. We really put all UnFranchise owners globally in that pole position to really take their business to the next level. I'm not going to lie. I am wicked excited to talk about the new Motives ribbon palette. You guys, the colors are so amazing. Motives really pulled out all of the stops with their new launches. The colors are amazing. You've now got some of your full-size lip gloss. You've got 3 different variations on your highlighter, bronzer palettes. Motives was some with those makeovers, Colin, some people's favorite booth because everyone was just feeling and seeing the value of these products, getting to experience them. I agree with Jen, with Joanna, with Jess. Being able to experience the expo was amazing because we bought these right at the event and took them home with us. Really amazing stuff. Super proud of what Motives has created. Joanna, I love that you showed your clip-on earrings, right? We got something for everybody. We have amazing layered jewelry. You guys, the weight of the jewelry is amazing. It's always trending. It's always moving into what are people looking for today. So the new, I love that we call this an elevation of the layered trends today, because as you mentioned, Jason, this is what, and Colin, what you mentioned, this is really where people are looking to spend their money. It's never a matter with Market America products. If people will spend their money, we already know that people are spending their money on health products. Let's make sure that we're giving them the very best. And with you being able to deliver that to them, they get an added value that you literally do not get anywhere else.
Absolutely. So now let's talk about how to double your profits in the next 30 days by sharing our brand new online health quiz. Folks, people are red, hot, and rolling coming out of leadership school using this tool in order to engage people. As we engage people, it's important to note I want to learn about people. You guys know me. I got the 3 L's rocking. Okay. So it's all about learning about people, which means we got to be a great what? Listener of people. And then therefore we're going to do number 3, which is love on people. We're going to make a product recommendation, but the quiz does that for us. Let us sell it for you, but you have to engage the conversation. And as we do this, of course, we've got tools in our toolbox. Check this out. The 60-second health quiz is available within everyone's UnFranchise back office. We actually have an incredible landing page that's built out. I'm going to throw it into the chat. There I go. It's in the chat, folks. There's a live link that'll take you right to this page. But check out this page, folks. As we take somebody through the quiz, by the way, I'm not going to go through the quiz tonight because we did in the video that's on the site here. So for the sake of time, watch the video that says homework assignment on it. And the video's time-stamped where it's going to show you everything that we actually went through in that video. Oops, hold on a second. Okay, time stamped, go through the video. The coaching is in there step by step by step, but you should already know what's in the quiz because every single one of you call to action. If you have not taken the health quiz yourself tonight, and by the way, I get the report. I can see every UFO who's in it to win it, and those that are in it to win it are experiencing success. But you have to experience it first yourself to then share it with someone else and take action. And also, we have coaching on the page on different ways to share your link, leverage the UnFranchise marketing app as an incredible resource. We've got the action plan for success. It's all about getting 3 health quizzes done per day, meaning completed. I don't care about if you send out 10 a day, or if you send out 50 or 100, but you only get 1 back. That's not what we're looking for, folks. We're not a mass marketing company. It's right in our UnFranchise business presentation. JR taught us for the last 30 years, we've all been about one-to-one marketing. You got to show people that you care. You're going to get 3 done a day, lock in 1 new customer. You got to follow up with them. You got to have a conversation, and the action plan's right here. And we have coaching, guidance, and support. As you can see on the left, there's a PDF on the left here that's a downloadable. That's all about cultivating relationships, step by step, the top approaches, leveraging social media, the action plans in there as well. And then also the PowerPoint that I trained with last week with the amazing Jason and Deidre on with me. The PowerPoint's there. So you can have a coring with your team, leverage that piece as well. And then we have the product event protocol. Well, I want to host an event, Jason. How do I do it? You're going to download the product event protocol. It's going to teach you step by step. You're going to check the boxes and then do it just like any one of us would do it. And you're going to leverage the presentations on here with a new wellness presentation. All of this is 360 degrees, folks. Here's some examples of what it looks like. Of course, it comes with videos on each product that sells it for you. I had somebody the other day say, well, what do I do when somebody starts asking me questions? I say, great question. What I would do is I'd turn them and say, well, Jason, great question, Jason. Here, let's look together. And I would play the video, and then I would click on the bullet points, and I would click on learn more information on the product if they want to drill deeper. And I would read it, folks, right off the website. This is how Trinity and I built a business that allowed us to be full-time parents for the last 25 years. We weren't product experts. We weren't Dr. Deidre Mason. We've never played a doctor in a TV series. You know, I've never done any of this. But what I can do is I can read. And I can read with somebody and then make it simple. And as I do it, they look at you and say, well, you're not that impressive. I can do what you're doing. Maybe this business is right for me. That's duplication at its best, folks. We even have a frequently asked question area that addresses everything that's going on in regards to using the health quiz at its best. It even teaches at the bottom how to translate, leveraging Google Translate. We'll translate the quiz into multiple languages based on, what everybody's going to translate the website to, which is fantastic. So it'll translate the website. It's not going to translate an image. It won't translate a video, but it'll do the words. Okay. And it's great. It's fine. But then again, you got a one-to-one market with this. You got to have the conversation in order to move people forward. Okay. And make that happen. Before we get into the next slide. Oh, go ahead, Jason.
I just got to say, everyone should invest time in going to this landing page. I mean, what is on this page is unbelievable. You've got video, you've got audio, you've got PowerPoints, you've got presentations, you've got it all broken out into the little sound bits. I mean, it's as easy as just following the instructions, right? We want you to make it happen. We want you to double your profits in 30 days. All you have to do is just go step by step by step.
That's it. Simple works, complicated don't. So don't listen. The only thing and write this down if you're taking notes, folks. The only thing that's going to stop you from succeeding with the health quiz is your better idea. And so let that feeling go and just follow the system, and it will work for you like it's working for the gentleman that I'm about to bring on to the screen with us here today. Please give a huge, warm Market America welcome to an unfranchised owner who's been in the business 1.5 months. And he just attended leadership school and he's red hot and rolling. And check this out. Tyrone is making it happen, but this is his first time on camera, folks. So please give it up for Tyrone in the chat. Little love for Tyrone. All right, Tyrone. So listen, 1.5 months in the business, trust in the team, trust in the system. And you came home and tell us what happened. Tell us what happened.
Well, as soon as I came home, a lot of people wanted to know, first off, hi, everyone. Everybody wanted to know where I went. My girl, she was recording literally almost step by step. I didn't even know she was doing that. And she kind of skidded it up and put it on social media. So, you know, right after that, the questions started coming in. So where were you going? What were you doing? What business venture? I'm a warehouse guy, forklift, pick stuff up and put stuff down. So this is brand new for me, completely around the board. So the conversation, it starts off pretty easy. Just before I got on the Zoom call, I was actually talking to a coworker about the H2 tabs and what I'm actually into. And he told me about all the probiotics and stuff that he's taking. And I told him I could do you one better. I have a quiz. I have a quiz that's actually personalized for you. I might know that you take the quiz, but I do not know the personal things that, you talk to whoever you talk to in the quiz, like whatever they generate, whatever answers they generate, suggestions that they have for you, it pops up in my email. And they actually was like, you know what, I'll give it a go. So I sent the survey off right before I got off of it. So it's pretty easy. A lot of people I'm on second shift, so I really don't have too much free time to walk around. But yeah, it's starting with the workforce.
There you go.
It's actually starting with the workforce.
And so how many have you surveyed and how many orders?
Well, I have somebody just completed today, so that made it 11. I did do some follow-ups. A lot of people are monetarily challenged at the moment, but they were telling me, once I get paid, this is definitely going to be, so I keep them in a loop with that.
Nice.
There you go. And so how many orders have you gotten so far?
Oh, I got two.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I got
two orders. I saw him. He popped up on my radar. I'm looking at reports, folks. He had 2 orders coming in on 9 surveys, and he had another one in the hopper. Another one's in the funnel. And I bet when he follows up on Friday, on payday, everybody's going to say, "Hey, man, hook me up. Let me get started on something." So Tyrone, hey, man, great job. Wishing you the best, man. You got this. Come on, buddy.
Congratulations,
Thanks
Tyrone.
a lot. Appreciate
Keep
you
up
guys.
the great work.
Way to go. Way to go.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's worth noting too, we obviously can't treat or diagnose or, make claims or anything like that, but the products are amazing. So there we have it.
Yes.
So fantastic. Here we go. Let me go back to share my screen.
And you think about that, Cullen, right? Two out of 10, let's say, right? So we're seeing, and maybe even 3, that's, 2 or 3 out of 10, that's 20 to 30%, right? You just got to get the surveys done.
Unbelievable. I mean, that ratio is unbelievable, folks. But remember, it starts with the conversation. That's what I was so impressed with by Tyrone. He's leading with having some conversations, okay? And then he's bringing up the health quiz as just a natural, like, hey, well, guess what? Check this out. People are happy to do it, but they're working with his story. They're working with his belief, his posture, just coming off of leadership school, 1.5 months in the business, following the simple system. So absolutely amazing.
Yeah, being a product of the product. And, what I'm also excited about is all the technology and all the advancements on some of our websites that were released. I mean, even this, if you've gone to yourshop.com, which I hope you have, you're going to see some changes right here on the homepage. Beautiful homepage. It really focuses on our products, Market America exclusive brands, certainly highlighting the H2 tabs, but then look at all of these images, bright, bold statements, just making it easier for all of our customers to learn more about the products that we represent rather than trying to get them kind of confused with all the hustle and bustle of the site. Let's get them focused, right? Focused on what we do best, and that's really our exclusive brands. So make sure that you're visiting your shop.com. Check out some of our product detail pages. The site is gorgeous, and of course, a great representation of you and your company. And right along that, there's been an overhaul to marketamerica.com. And what I love best about this, Dr. D and Cullen, is that it's not just a corporate site for marketamerica.com. Every single UFO has their own Market America site as well. So it's the same as your shop.com or your GoTrim Slim website. This is your business. It's where you can showcase your company, all about the success stories, the opportunity, and of course, people all along the way have calls to action to what? Join now, get more information, learn about our products, and every single page where there's a button where they can fill out information or link to something leads back to you because it's your business. It's your marketamerica.com site. So make sure that you check it out. Go to marketamerica.com/your portal name and take a look through each of these pages. Dr. D, you want to talk a little bit about some of the enhancements to what we've done here with the products?
I would love it because it's really an elevated experience. Shop.com is a great example of how we've taken elements that are Instagram friendly, social media friendly, and website friendly to really draw people's attention and their eyes. It's an immersive, what we call a product detail page. Very easy to follow with those big interactive hero banners, great branding on the products, wow headlines so that you know what a product does and it'd be easy to explain. Someone that's reading it really feels like this is something that's going to work for them because they get in very short bulleted points what it does, who it's for, how it works, and what they can expect to achieve from it. They're beautiful. I mean, look at that. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they build curiosity, which is something that I love. Unmatched 95% isotonic delivery. It leads right into that conversation, and it leads right back to your portal, right? So these websites now do something that they haven't done before, which is create curiosity, and I love that about what we did. You'll see this on your back office, on your shop.com, on any of your customer-facing sites. Our product detail pages also got an upgrade. They have a carousel of running benefits, whether it's the world's most powerful antioxidant, unmatched bioavailability, really, again, kind of keeping people engaged in the content. The imagery is sharper than it's ever been. The information is cleaner than it's ever been. It's an easy digestible site that makes people want to get involved. You can see with easy to use and easy to read information. 558 studies on pycnogenol, over 100 active compounds found in red wine extract. I'm now looking at this as a customer with 4 times the bioavailability, right? Compared to a tablet. I'm now thinking this is the only supplement I'm going to take. And so we really digested all of this for you guys. And I love what you just said, Jason. Every button, every click leads right back to you for a conversation. So don't miss the message that you got from Tyrone. This is all about the follow-up. It's all about the conversation. It's all about building in value. This is something you just don't get anywhere else.
And it's absolutely perfect for follow-up. Every single one of you leveraging marketamerica.com, your marketamerica.com, that should be the follow-up tool where you're leading somebody. They can learn more information, everything, and it all links into your shop.com like Jason was saying. But also, please don't take it for granted. Make sure you put it on your goal statement at least 1 time a week. But if you're ambitious, 3 times a week, fill out the product reviews, folks. You have to contribute to the product reviews if you want that to continue to grow. You have to look at this website and every website, shop.com, as we own the site, folks. You own the site. And so we want that to continue to grow. And that only happens if we take a minute, write an amazing review on the products that we love. And as you try a new product, write a new review for that product and keep that rhythm going. So
Well,
absolutely
and I love
amazing.
that. I think it's something that people naturally, like I mentioned, being curious, Colin, people naturally want to be a part of the experience. I know that you've talked about this with the health survey. People naturally want to help you. And so simply saying to someone that you've got something that you'd like them to take a look at, you believe it's going to be of benefit to them, you know it can be mutually beneficial, people will do things simply to help you. Ask for reviews from some of your favorite customers. Start thinking about how you could do something like that so that we can have that social proof, not just from you, but from your customers.
Absolutely. And one of the newest call to actions here as we're working through this, tell me how you want to reach your financial goals. How are you going to do that? Tell me how. Somebody clicks the button and it says, what do you want to do? It asks them. And it's like, well, I want to discuss further. And in this situation, the person wants to discuss further. What are you going to get? You're going to get an alert from this person that says, hey, you got a new lead. Here you go. Jason, Gabe Perez wants to chat with you. And then it's also going to show up in your UnFranchise underneath home, business, organization, lead management. You can see in the red box there. That's how you're going to find this. So you get an alert. Warning, warning, Will Robinson. Okay, right over here, this way. And we also got you locked in the back here to make sure. And then when you click on this, you're going to be able to update it. We want to hear back from you what happened with this lead. What happened with the person who sought you out? Did they become a new customer? Did they become a business partner? Is it none of the above? And you can fill out a comment on that and we get the feedback and we can track that with you and see what's red hot and rolling for you. What if they say, hey, I'm ready to start my journey today. Start now. It's going to take them right to our new registration process. Look how beautiful this is, folks. Absolutely amazing. It's going to walk them through right through the registration process. We have some videos in here that walk people through it. Some people are visual. They love the video. Some people can just read it and rock it out. Either way, we got people covered based on experiential learning or someone who just wants to cut to the chase and move through this thing very quickly. You got the registration type here. And then, of course, the fast start kits. How about our new fast start kits? How amazing did these look? These are dialed in, super simple, duplicatable as well. They can pick which kit that they want. You can help designate what kit that they're going to get. So I can line it up and say, well, I think Jason wants the wellness kit. So I'm going to select that one for him as I send him the invite. But then in here, it'll still let me expand it, right, Jason? And I can still look at the other ones. But if I want them to be laser focused on the one that they're going to go for, I don't want them to see too many options. It can be just be the fast start kit for wellness. That locks it in. And then, of course, we go in here and we can take advantage of free shipping so they can order as many things as they want and still get free shipping on the entire order, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're building everything mobile first today, right, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely perfect because most people are on their cell phones today. So everything needs to look great and function amazing on mobile. If it does great on mobile, it's going to look great on a desktop, folks, on a regular computer. So if we focus on mobile friendly first, we got that red hot and rolling. And then we got the getting started. We're ready to get them started. And as they're ready to get started, now we're going to set up their account. We're going to set up their auto ship. We're going to dial that in. Folks, I don't set people up with an account if they're not going to get on auto ship. Why? Because it's going to take some products in order to retail the products. Even if the products they have coming in, we're going to retail and put money back in their pocket. We got to get in the rhythm of building this business. This business is about consistency and doing something every single day to put your business on the fast track. And of course, everyone's going to receive a welcome from Lauren Reidinger. Beautiful. She welcomes everybody, lets them know this is the first day of the rest of their life to build their dreams and make it happen with marketamericashop.com, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we have the home shopping list that's going to pop up there. The health quiz is going to go there too, by the way. We got everything dialed in step by step by step to help make sure it's turnkey ready for all of us who are UnFranchise owners, which means all of us and you, everybody listening here tonight, which is awesome. And we keep it super simple. And now they're ready to log into unfranchise.com, Jason.
Yeah, and what I love about all of this, Colin, is it's live today, right? It's live. This new registration process, the new getting started process, all available today for all of you. And I like how it's broken up. So it's when someone's registering, it's just what they need to get started. We're not going to overwhelm them with everything up front. We're just going to get them started, get them registered, get their UnFranchise ID, And then as they log in, they'll get through that registration process seamless and walks them right here to their brand new business, right? They're unfranchise.com. And I hope all of you have seen this. If you've logged into your Unfranchise, it looks a little different than it did a couple weeks ago, but it's a brand new homepage for Unfranchise, and it's really a dashboard to give you an insight of your business. So there's lots of different components to this that you can pay attention to. It's kind of like being in the navigator's seat in an airplane or the space shuttle. You've got all these like dials and everything that you need to manage your business right at your fingertips. So as you take a look through this and it starts scrolling through, all these different segments are about your business, right? And then of course, we've got all of our product features, our new products, our trainings, all available still on the homepage, but we want to make sure that you have a landing page to run your business. And that was the whole intent of this kind of unfranchised overhaul. So when you log in, you'll have your unfranchised owner profile image. Now, if you don't, and it's just some type of bland avatar locator, that means that you've got to update your profile image. And there's a link that you can click on it and then upload your image so that it welcomes you with your picture, gives you your unfranchised level. It shows you what your next level is that you're shooting for. But what you can do with this, I love this, is you can click on this little blue button that says View Partners. And when you click on that, you can search for anyone in your organization. And what it does is it transforms that dashboard to what they would see on their Unfranchise.
Come on. That's amazing.
Teach, manage, coach, assist others. Well, I want to see what you're seeing, right? So log on to your Unfranchise. I want to see what you're seeing. So all of that information, all that data is there. Now, you can't log in and then place orders on their behalf, right? You're just getting information, the data that they get to see for their Unfranchise. So you click on View Partners, you pick up their UFO ID, you click it, you click Go, and the whole site transforms to what that individual sees on their Unfranchise. So I love that feature. It's a new feature, and we'd love to see all of you use it and give us your feedback, because we always are refining and enhancing the experience for you. Now, what about trending products? I want to know what's moving, right? What's selling, what's hot out there, because that's important to stay with the trends. So we're going to show you the top 5 trending products based on sales in your organization. So you get to see a snapshot of all the product sales in your organization and what are those top 5 products. Then you can look at who your top retailers are, Cullen. So you can do some recognition. Dr. D, you can take a look and say, my goodness, John Williams is killing it. I thought John just started a month ago, right? It gives you some data so you can reach out and help coach people and recognize their success and really get a good glimpse of how your business is doing from a retail perspective.
And by the way, also worth noting, Jason, we're going to be adding a component to the dashboard that's going to track how many health quizzes you've received. In other words, completed and filled out, and then how many orders you've taken off of that. And you're also going to be able to track your organization. How many has the organization done? How many quizzes turned in? How many orders taken? You're going to be able to find out who are the top 5 people doing that as well. And so there's going to be a whole way to 360 this whole thing in order to measure, monitor, control, and adjust to make sure you hit your goals as you're red hot and rolling into international convention.
That's right. I was going to say that. How can you measure, monitor, control, and adjust everything if you don't have all the data right in your face, right? So we've provided it here. How about even just your top 5 customers? Over the last 90 days, who are your top purchasing customers? Maybe you want to do some coupons or loyalty or a thank you to these customers as well. So this is going to be continuing to refresh over those 90 days. And then what about trying to hit management bonus opportunities? Let's take a look at your organization. Who's close to hitting that 5,000 BV on the left and 5,000 BV on the right? And that is a potential bonus to you, but also allows you to reward their success by having an idea of who's getting close in your organization. And then these little buttons, we've had the business insights dashboard, but now we've got these little call outs. You'll see this on the right in this light blue colored, the purge warning, commissions paid. How about a non-renewal warning? Who's coming up for renewal that hasn't renewed yet? A red flush warning. I haven't seen that type of report in the past. Now I have an insight in terms of in my organization, who's at risk of red flushing. We've always given information for purge warning, but red flushing because we want to keep people in the business. And if they red flush, sometimes that's a negative feeling. So we want to make sure that you as a leader can reach out and support them. And then on the left, who are your new unfranchised levels in your team, right? You want to be able to recognize them. How about birthdays? How about a snapshot of who has a birthday coming up, right? Everyone looks at their social media. They get an alert when someone's birthday. How about on your UnFranchise, knowing in your organization who has a birthday or an anniversary coming up for their business? New qualified partners and zero sales. Who needs help with supporting their retail initiatives? Maybe help them get on board with the health quiz, Colin. So all of this data at your fingertips. I love it.
Absolutely beautiful.
I know also the calendar is another huge feature. You'll see that your personal calendar has access to different dates that are important, like your auto ship pull dates, your Form 1000 due dates, but also we've got that linking over to your event calendar, which we'll talk about here momentarily. Now, search. We always, people don't search to search, right, Dr. D? They search to find.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
want to make sure
that's
that
great.
we make searching less of your activities. We want you to type something in and find exactly what you need. So we've updated our search both on shop.com as well as on franchise.com to make sure that you can find exactly what you need in the quickest and fewest clicks as possible. Now, Dr. D, you mentioned the product detail pages on marketamerica.com. We talked about it on shop.com, but also here on franchise.com. Can you just talk to us a little bit about these little call outs that you'll see on the product names?
Yeah, this is a carousel of running call outs, running health benefits. You guys, running scripts that you can say, why do I take OPC3? What's in it for me? Help slow the signs of aging, right? It's all right there. And Copilot is absolutely amazing. I've heard you guys glowing up the chat with how much you love Copilot, because you simply just get to ask Copilot questions because you, like Colin said, maybe you're not the field product specialist. You're new in your business, but you want to be impactful. Copilot's going to allow you to do that. So you're going to be able, and we've built it with common questions that you may be asking so that you can get right to the meat of what you need to be doing. And like I love to say, make sure that you're creating curiosity with your customers.
I love that. I love that Copilot is found on the bottom right-hand corner of any page on UnFranchise, but also on every product detail page. Kind of gives you some ideas on how to sell the product, get information on the product. But also on your UnFranchise owner profile, we've got 2 locations where you can actually create your own QR code for your business. So when you go to your profile page, you'll see the share contact info, and you can download a QR code so you can share your contact information very quickly and easily with someone. Say you're out at a networking event, you're out at the ball game, you're out at the dance studio, you can share your contact details. But Colin, what about this? Sharing my shop.com site, right? How about just having a QR code for my shop.com site so someone can just scan it and they end up on my shop.com? I mean, how much easier can we make it, right?
Super slick. All about making it easy. And by the way, the other blue box under new features on the right hand says recognition preferences. Make sure you click that box. You can fill in what you want as your recognition name. If you want something specific, how to pronounce it, if it's unique, like Cullen, because people like to say colon. And then of course you want to upload your best image. Make sure you're not going to, back to the Olin Mills circa 1983. Let's focus on our best image, something cool, something current in order to make it happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, everyone's getting used to these QR codes. I mean, 10 years ago, you show a QR code and everyone's like taking a picture of it. They didn't know how to use it. Now everyone knows how to scan a QR code. So a great way to share your details or your shop.com site. But Colin, a big project that I know you had your hands in that you're really excited about was our new event calendar, right? The event calendar on UnFranchise is just lights out. Can you talk to us about this?
Absolutely. Unbelievable. As you can see over in the left there on the home, you got to go resources. Underneath resources, it'll be event calendar. And this is what it looks like, folks. Just went live, hot off the press. Check it out. Super slick. Everything uniform, cool looking. What's coming up? You can drill down a couple of different ways. First of all, the calendar, anything going on, events, you're going to see it in light blue there. And then, of course, as we go down, we can sort by state, by region. We can look by postal code. You put in the postal code. And oops, when we put in the postal code, I can separate by how many miles I want to look. What's going on in my geographic area? And oh, by the way, Jason, And Dr. Deidre, a lot of people don't know this, but we've added some home meetings to the GMTSS as well, where you can submit a home meeting. So you want to know what's coming up in the homes in a certain area that might not have GMTSS meetings happen, like a UBP or local seminar. I know for a fact Shelly Bowe is going to be over in Michigan this coming week. And guess what? She's doing 4 different events that are in the home, learn about wellness, learn about, getting healthy, and of course the business as well, but they're not GMTSs, but they're home. But since you put them in there, and guess what? Anybody in that geographic area, if you know somebody in the greater Detroit, Michigan area, you're going to see those events, because we want to make sure everybody's working together smarter versus harder. And therefore we got to have an awareness so everybody can plug into each other. So absolutely beautiful with that. And let's do a little more recognition, folks. How about it? Let's celebrate in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are excited about the 130 Chairman's Challenge achievers who rocked it out, made it happen. Record number, folks. It was absolutely amazing. Those who were able to join us in person, look at them. They had a special photo shoot done and individual photos, group photos. They had a blast, and they were on Utopia 4 on Saturday night after leadership school ended, and we absolutely had a blast. Lauren, Mark, the entire corporate team knocked it out of the park. We had an absolute blast, taking photos with people, having some hors d'oeuvres, having some drinks. It's always nice to just hang out with everybody and get to hear everyone's story. And by the way, if you hit the Chairman's Challenge, throw a CC in the chat. I want to continue to celebrate these folks. And because of that, I want to make sure each and every one of you, if you're committed to hitting the Chairman's Challenge for Icon, put a 3 in the chat. Put a 3 in the chat. 3 in the chat if you're going for this. You got to get in the wheelbarrow, folks. You got to dial it in and say, I'm going to make this happen. It's going to take 5,000 BV from personal use or customers. Most of that should be customers, by the way, especially with the new health quiz. Super simple. You're going to personally sponsor 5 qualified UnFranchise owners who are set up on AutoShip, and you need 5 tickets in order to make it happen. I can tell you we are almost sold out of our tickets today. The Host Hotel is sold out. That's sold out already. You definitely don't want to delay. You want to get your tickets. I'd hate to be I don't want to have this awkward conversation with you when we show up at Icon and you say, Cullen, I did the 5,000 BV. I sponsored 5, but I couldn't get my 5 tickets because it was sold out. And then I'm going to go, are you kidding me? But you need the 5 tickets if you believe you're going to sponsor the 5, and you're going to sponsor the 5 because why? You're doing the health quiz, and you're going to retail to recruit, folks. It'll happen automatically by following the ABCs of retailing. So let's do a little recognition too. We had a number of people who were recognized at Leadership School for jumping levels. Throw some love in the chat for these individuals. And I'm going to have the incredible Charlie Shen as well join me on this, and we're going to rock this out. So here we go. The first level that we're going to recognize are, by the way, first things we should do is if you are a new UnFranchise owner, you're somebody who hit coordinator, your first commission check, you're retailing, you're rocking out your base 10 customers, you've hit executive coordinator, senior executive coordinator, okay, master coordinator, all right? Throw 1 in the chat if you're any one of those people. We want to celebrate you. Throw a 1 in the chat if you've reached a new level with the company. We'll celebrate you first and foremost. So huge round of applause to each and every one of you. Way to go. And we're going to kick this off tonight with our senior master coordinators. These are UnFranchise owners who've earned in excess of $3,000 up to $4,500 in commissions with the company within a 4-week pay cycle. They're our senior master coordinators, and that's in US dollars. So here we go. And of course, we got Wallace, Team Philadelphia. Huge congratulations to Wallace.
OK，Thank you, Colin。好，那接下来我们要表扬这次在我们的领导者训练大会新晋升的我们的各位阶的这个伙伴。好，那我们现在先表扬是资深主管经理及操所店主。好，我们从投影片这边看到的第2位是林安宇、赖清林、简其威、黄峰邦。OK， 林涵、王心凌、叶新瑜、侯谢英、周佩兰 ，OK， 陈慧玲、李青龙、洪宜春、赵肯林、侯 K 燕 ，OK， 陈丽琪、 陈慧琳，李青龙，洪宜春，赵肯林，Hoki Yan。OK，next，苏丽琪，张明山，赖敏玲，Sophia Lam。OK，next，李念轩，林佩岑，黄威婷，Rainy 琪，张书涵。Next，恭喜。OK，黄松维、李伟成及郑成宇，恭喜他们，Congratulations！
Huge congratulations to everyone who's achieved Senior Master Coordinator. Fantastic. The next level we're going to recognize is our professional coordinators. This is an franchise owner who's earned in excess of $4,500 up to $7,500 in a 4-week pay cycle. These are our new professional coordinators.
好，接下来呢，我们要表扬这次2月领导者训练大会新晋升的专业经理级的超人所店主。好，李安珍、庄涵晴、段宪林、吴英农，恭喜 ！Next， 蔡义成及王麒伦、林卡 K、林书正，OK， 恭喜 ，Congratulations！
Huge congratulations to our professional coordinators. And the next level we're going to recognize is our supervising coordinators. This is an franchise owner that's earned in excess of $7,500 up to $10,000 within a 4-week pay cycle. These are our supervising coordinators.
好，接下来呢，我们要表扬顾问经理级超连锁店主。好，首先是刘坤、明伟英、陈明轩、于轩明。Next。Okay, next.
Oh, did you already say these?
Yes, next.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Yeah. 阮静, sorry, the list. Up.
Are we good on this one, Charlie?
Oh yeah. Please move forward. Move the up, back.
Backwards.
Oh, go back?
Back. Yeah, back. Back. Yeah, OK。好，那我们今天要表扬的是阮静怡，还有杜淑珍，还有 Beer 蔡。好，Next。王运竹、郭义婷。Next。好，施佩青，还有陶仁刚。Next。王延乐，还有叶怡玲。Congratulations！
Huge congratulations to our new supervising coordinators. You guys are rocking it. And we have a brand new executive director. An executive director is an unfranchised owner that's earned in excess of $25,000 up to $36,000 in a 4-week pay cycle.
好，接下来我们要表扬非常非常的难得，也非常的棒。我们这次大会呢，有一位新晋升的执行高级顾问经理级超连锁店主就是来自台湾的 Sophia 马阳慧英 ，Congratulations！
Fantastic. Way to go. Amazing. Absolutely
Fantastic,
amazing.
Sophia.
Super proud of everyone and look forward to seeing all of your photos on the screen, on the big screen, celebrating you at Icon as you continue to rock your business out. Way to go, everyone. Congratulations to all of our new income level achievers. And Dr. Deidre Mason, you got an event coming up. Everybody scan that QR code.
Scan that QR code. If you want to do a deeper dive, not just into the new products from leadership, but how you could build a customer regimen for an individual, whether it's to hit their weight loss goals, their sleep goals, their brain goals, their gut goals. We're not just going to do a deep dive into the new products tomorrow. We're also going to talk about how they work with other Market America products and how to build a simple regimen that anyone can follow.
Absolutely. Super excited about that. And also, We also have a brand new thing coming up here. So for all of North America, and I say that because all of Asia Pacific is already doing this. They do this every quarter, by the way. But now we're launching this for all of North America to work synergistically together. The last 2 quarters, Kevin and I have been doing this separately for different groups of people, and the numbers are rocking, folks. And here's what we're doing. Quarter two, we're going to launch the 90-day Master UFO Action Plan. And so we are going to have an introduction to what this looks like and set it up as far as how can you join a team and what does it look like to be a part of the 90-day action plan series. And bottom line is, you guys can read the screen. The people who participate in this grow. They're going to make it happen. And it's going to be a bi-weekly session, not a weekly session. It's a bi-weekly check-in session. We're going to be teaching the basic 5 top tips, top strategies. We're going to recognize people. It's full 360. But if you are somebody who's committed and wants to learn more, and you're like, what does this mean? And is this something I should do? I just threw it into the chat. That's the link. Join us to just at least come check it out. March 20th, 9 p.m. Link is in the chat for you to join us on that Zoom. So therefore you can learn what it takes to be a part of an accountability group to take your business to the next level as well. And don't miss upcoming events, folks. Check this out. Sold out. Our 2025 Southeast Asia convention coming up. Super excited for that. Absolutely amazing. And of course, we have the Taiwan annual convention coming up May 2nd through the 4th. And May 2nd through the 4th, we also have the Hong Kong annual convention. So all of these areas, folks, are great areas to expand your business and plug people in order to grow and make things happen. And then, of course, in the United States, we have a number of different events that are coming up, as you can see on the screen. And you're going to want to plug people into all of these geographic areas. And I'm going to throw a bunch of links into the chat right now to make this easy for everybody. But May 16th through the 18th, we have both the Northern Regional Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and May 16th through the 18th, we have the Southeast Regional Convention in Tampa, Florida. And then, of course, May 30th through June 1st, we have the Mideast Regional Convention, folks. And you definitely want to get people plugged into these events in order to ride the momentum and plug people into the system. The GMTSS is the fastest way to grow your business, no doubt about it. And we can't forget, but being focused. As you get those 5 tickets in the icon, you're going for the Chairman's Challenge. That's step number 1. Number 2, you got to make sure you're locked in and you got it on your calendar, August 14th through the 17th. There's no better place to be than Greensboro, North Carolina. Where company headquarters are. Great way to go see corporate headquarters, by the way. If you've never been there, absolutely amazing to go see all of JR's props and everything going on in the JR Museum as you come in. And of course, the statues right there greeting you as you pull up to headquarters. But the training will be absolutely phenomenal. And this is a stepping stone, folks. Business is about building blocks and going up to the top of the staircase. And you got to take every step. You can't jump to the top, not allowed. Every single person has to go step by step by step in order to grow your business to the next level and make it happen. And we couldn't be more excited that you're spending tonight with us, because it shows that you're committed to making it happen. But I also want you to know that you've got an incredible team of people working around the clock internally for your financial success. With all these tools and everything we shared with you tonight doesn't just poof happen by accident. It happens because we have a lot of people investing a lot of time for you at corporate. So when you think about what you get, guys, for when you invest in an UnFranchise, and I think you have all of these tools at your fingertips, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. But now we got to use the tools. You got to stay focused on using the tools. You got to believe in yourself and leverage the team in order to grow. That's the key.
That's right. I wanted to say that there was a typo on the Hong Kong convention. Will actually be May 9th to the 11th. So we've got Taiwan convention will be May 2nd through the 4th, and the following weekend will be Hong Kong. Celine, keeping us honest here. Thank you so much for throwing that in the chat for us, Celine. But yeah, so many great events, and of course we build from event to event to event, and we're all going to celebrate together at Icon 2025, right?
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being on with us here tonight. Do something positive for your business. Get 3 health quizzes collected every day and turn that follow-up into one ordering a customer that you can bless, get them results. And so they turn into a reordering customer, because you're not looking for a sale. You're looking for a testimonial by blessing people. Just do that, and you'll automatically be on your way to achieving the Chairman's Challenge for Icon. Listen, we believe in you, and have a great night.